Today, I'm going to be playing out the 2024 season for the Buffalo Bills, but after every touchdown that Josh Allen scores, we get to steal a player from the team he scored on. And there's a fair share of teams on the Bills schedule that are just absolutely loaded. So if Josh Allen can go off in those games, by the end of the video, the Bills should definitely be the favorite in the AFC. But as you can see to start things off, I mean, Josh Allen definitely has a pretty decent offense, but the O-line is definitely looking like an issue. And on the other hand, I mean, it's basically the same story with the defense. The defense isn't too crazy, but they are pretty solid. So it's not like we're in a bad position or anything like that to start things off. But obviously, getting some superstars on this team would definitely help us out a lot. But to start things off in week 1, it looks like we're going to be taking on the Arizona Cardinals. It looks like our defense did do their job on the first drive of the game, though, because they stopped the Cardinals. So that's definitely nice to see. I'm just going to keep it on the ground with Cook, though, and it looks like that's almost a first down. I mean, we only need a couple of inches for the first. So as long as we don't get sacked here, we should have that pretty easy on the ground. So I'm going to go for a bit of a shot. Come on, bro. Please come down with it. It's short. That was not the best throw from Josh Allen, but either way, as I said, I don't think we're going to have a problem picking up the first down here. And it looks like Cook is going to get it. That was a little closer than I would have liked it to be, but either way, bro, we got it, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to see if we can get Kincaid open here. That's another one that's almost a first down. Never mind. Hold on. He's going to stay up through all of the contact. I'm not too sure how he didn't go down there, but I'm honestly just not going to ask questions because that helps us out quite a bit. We should probably keep this on the ground. Hold on. That is going to be a bad loss. I thought we were going to be able to escape with Allen there, but obviously that was not the case. So that's going to be a 7-yard loss because of the sack. Okay, never mind. Kincaid's actually doing a really good job right now. That's going to be a first. I mean, I was expecting Amari Cooper to be the best player on this offense, but so far it has been Cook and Kincaid. Cooper's got a huge play right here, though. I mean, that puts us in the red zone. So 9 yards to go and we're in. I mean, since I need touchdowns with Allen, I can either run it or throw it. It really doesn't matter who catches the ball. I'm just going to go for you, and it looks like we're going to have Shakir in. And obviously, since Josh Allen threw that, that means we get to steal at least one player from the Cardinals after this game, and that gives us the lead first. We're coming back out here in the third quarter, though, and it looks like this has not been a game at all. I mean, the Cardinals have not scored any points so far, so obviously our defense is doing pretty well right now, and the offense has put up 21. So if we keep this up, it's looking like this is probably going to be a blowout, unless the Cardinals somehow put up like 28 points in the quarter. But oh, we got to get that off. Come on, that's not a good start. We're going to give them the ball in scoring position. I'm not even going to take the blame for that one because that was not a bad decision. If we didn't get hit, that probably would have hit our target. But either way, our defense has been a brick wall today, man. I mean, they still have not allowed any points today. How is Josh Allen still up, man? That is ridiculous. He just stiff-armed 2 defenders like it was nothing, man. I mean, this guy is so difficult to bring down. We might have this again. Actually, I'm keeping it on the ground, bro, because Allen has some legs on him. I mean, right now, this defense really just doesn't have an answer for Josh Allen. He is walking all over them right now. I'm going to see. Yeah, I'm not risking that. I wanted to go for Amari Cooper there, but there was literally nobody on Kincaid. And if you're going to get a look that's that wide open, you kind of just got to take it, man. But I might see if we can end it off right here, because if Amari Cooper can get some separation off of this route, that should be going for a touchdown, and it looks like it's going to work. So that's going to be another touchdown from Josh Allen, and that's going to extend this to a 4-score lead. I mean, unfortunately, the Cardinals did score, so we're not going to be getting a shutout, but either way, that was just an absolute annihilation from the Bills. But since Josh Allen finished that game with 2 passing touchdowns, we got to steal 2 players from the Cardinals, and for the offense, we took Trey McBride, and to help out the defense, we also had to go ahead and take Budda Baker. I know a lot of people are probably wondering why I didn't take Marvin Harrison Jr., but trust me, there's going to be a lot of better wide receivers to come. I mean, in week 2, we're going to be taking on the Miami Dolphins. So if Josh Allen does well, you already know what's going to be happening. But anyways, I mean, James Cook did play pretty well against the Cardinals, so I'm going to start things off on the ground to see if we can get the run game to work again, but we are losing 2 yards. And that also brings up third down, so now we need 12 yards for the first. That definitely did not go the way I planned it to go, but it looks like Amari Cooper is going to save the drive. So now we have a fresh set of downs to work with. I'm going to put it back in the air again here, though. The one guy we really got to worry about on this defense is Jalen Ramsey. Josh Allen has got to be one of the most fun players to use, man. I mean, this guy's just so insane. And don't even try to say I'm glazing Josh Allen. You already know I'm a Ravens fan, but the fact that he's a 94 overall is just pure disrespect, bro. I mean, at the very least, this guy should be like a 97, 98 overall maybe. But anyways, that is gonna be a huge play. So now it's first and goal, and that is a big play because it was third down. I mean, if that didn't work out for us, we would have been held to a field goal, but it looks like now we have a chance to get in the end zone. I'm just going to keep this on the ground again. That was a bad decision. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I probably could have gone for Amari Cooper there, but I just didn't want to risk throwing an interception or anything. Come on, man. I might just, dude. Oh, there. Okay, there we go. Nobody's on him this time, so that's going to be an easy look for the score. I was thinking about running it again, but chances are if we didn't get the ball off there, we probably would have got caught. So thankfully, Amari Cooper is going to be there for the touchdown. We're coming back out here in the third quarter, though, and it looks like this has been another really close game. We are down by 3 points right now, but as long as we do our job on this drive, I'm hoping we can tie the game at the very least here, but that does bring up a third down. We only need 4 yards though, so I feel like this really shouldn't be an issue, and it looks like McBride's gonna have it. We've already got a touchdown in this game, so if I decide to take Tyreek Hill, Josh Allen is literally gonna have weapons all over the field, so this team's gonna start to get pretty scary pretty quickly. That could go for a touchdown right there. It looks like Shakir's gonna bring it in. So now we literally need 1 yard and we're in. I really can't see us messing this up. As long as we take our time and don't rush it, we should be good. Ramsey almost got there though. So I guess that's going to bring up a third down. So maybe I spoke too soon. This actually might get a little bit difficult here, but hopefully somebody can get this. It looks like we're going to have Samuel. So that's going to be Josh Allen's second touchdown of the game, and that's going to give us the lead back. And this game ended up coming right down to the wire, but it looks like we are going to win with a game-winning field goal. So the Buffalo Bills are 2-0 to start off the season. But since Josh Allen finished that game with 2 touchdowns, once again, we got to steal 2 players from the Dolphins. And we got 2 big dogs, bro. I mean, we have Tyreek Hill on the offense, and to help out the defense, we also went ahead and took Jalen Ramsey. So right now, I think it's pretty fair to say that this team is definitely starting to come along. But after that, we went ahead and simmed to week 4 for what might be one of our toughest games of the season. And we absolutely embarrassed the Jaguars in week 3. I mean, that score is actually wild, bro. So we're 3-0 right now, and we're going to be taking on the Baltimore Ravens, who are also 3-0. I mean, beating Lamar Jackson is never an easy task, so I feel like we need to get off to a hot start here, because if we want to win this game, I feel like we're honestly gonna have to come out here and drop like 30 plus points. But I'm gonna try and put in the air this time and see if we can get Shakir. Actually, it looks like McBride's going to be there again, so that's a first. I have not been disappointed with him. I mean, so far, McBride has been a very solid pickup for this offense. I'm going to try something here, though. I'm going to go for a shot with Hill and see if he can come down with it. I don't think that... We caught it. There's no way we actually brought that in. It was looking like that was going to get knocked away by Wiggins, but somehow Tyreek Hill came down with it. So that's going to be a massive score to start things off. And after that, I mean, it looks like our defense held Lamar Jackson to a field goal. So we really got to take advantage of this here, because now we have a chance to make it a 2-score game, and that would be big right now. The Ravens do have one of the best run defenses in the NFL right now, though, so I don't know how much we're gonna use the run today, but oh, come on, keep going, Allen. That's almost gonna be a first. He got it. I mean, obviously Lamar's still got the best legs in the NFL, but nobody can truck through players like Josh Allen. I mean, it's actually ridiculous how this guy... Oh, hold on. That's another one. Hill's gonna be there. But as I was gonna say, I mean, it's pretty ridiculous to think that Josh Allen can just truck through defenders like he's a running back. I mean, this guy is massive, bro. But I'm gonna put it back in the air. And it looks like we're going to have Shakir open, and he is gone. I mean, it's looking like we are definitely set up now. I would love to go back for Tyreek Hill here, but I feel like Wiggins is not going to let that happen to him twice. So this time we're going to go for McBride. I mean, we're literally 9 yards away now. So I feel like one more solid play should put us in the end zone here. We just got to be careful. That should do it right there. Come on, Shakir's gonna be there for the score. So that is gonna make this a 2-score lead for the Buffalo Bills. We're back out here in the third quarter though, and it looks like we have a chance to make a statement right here, bro. I mean, Lamar has kind of came back and made it a 1-score game again. They would need a 2-point conversion to tie it, but either way, all we need to do is get a field goal to put us back up by 2 scores. But obviously we're gonna try and go for another touchdown here, because if we can end up taking 3 players from the Baltimore Ravens, we honestly might go undefeated this season. I mean, obviously we're 3-0 right now, so we're well on our way to do that if we keep doing what we're doing. But I'm gonna try and go for Hill again here and see if he can get open. He should be able to come down with that, so that's gonna put us back in the red zone. I'm gonna try and finish it off with McBride right here though, because he is like one of our biggest receivers on this team right now. So if he can get it, he should be able to power in with the muscle. He got separation either way though, so he didn't need to do anything but catch the ball. So that's gonna put the Bills back up by 2 scores. And after that, we did not slow down. I mean, this was not as close as I thought it was gonna be. So I'd say that was definitely a statement win from Josh Allen and the Bills. But Josh Allen had 3 touchdowns in that game, so we pretty much dismantled the Baltimore Ravens after that, because for the offense, now we have Derrick Henry. So at this point, I feel like we definitely have the best offense in the NFL. And on the defensive side of things, we also took Roquan Smith and Kyle Hamilton. But after that, we went ahead and simmed to week 11 for one of the most entertaining games of the season. And as you can see, after all of the upgrades, nobody has been able to beat us. I mean, we are 10-0 right now, and obviously we're going to be taking on the Chiefs, who are 6-3. But as you can see, as long as we keep doing what we're doing, we should be getting the #1 seed. I mean, the 8-2 Bengals are the closest team to us. And it looks like the Houston Texans are also 8-2 right now. But I'm going to keep it on the ground with Cook to see if he can get a solid pickup here. I mean, him and Derrick Henry as a running back duo should be pretty ridiculous, man. I mean, I'm going to go for Henry this time to see if he can get the first down. But it looks like, hold on, that did not work the way I thought it would. He's actually going to lose a yard there. So that kind of screws us a little bit, because now we need 10 yards to pick up the first down. I'm just going to try and go for Tyreek Hill. That's going to be close. We're going to get it off, but it's intercepted, and that one might come back to haunt us later, especially if we can't catch him. But it looks like Derrick Henry's going to come to the rescue. Either way, though, I mean, the Chiefs are at the 3-yard line, so stopping them right now is going to be pretty difficult. Oh, dude, Kelsey got it. I kind of lost track of the ball, to be completely honest with you. So I guess the Chiefs are going to take the lead first. We're coming back out here in the third quarter, though. And since then, it looks like this game has kind of turned around. I mean, it's tight, which is no surprise. Games like this always come right down to the wire. That is an awful decision, and of course we're gonna fumble it. I am really digging a hole for ourselves right now. I mean, we are up 21-17, but it's looking like the Chiefs are probably gonna take the lead here unless we can somehow hold them to a field goal. Come on, if we can get a... Oh, come on. We picked it off, but we didn't get the feet down. That would have been a massive interception, man. I'm actually so upset that that's not going to count. If they score, that's going to suck even more, but that's going to bring up a 3rd and goal. So one more stop, and we're going to be taking Patty Mahomes off the field. It looks like they're just going to keep... Oh, that's going to be a sack. Okay, so we'll hold them to a field goal. So thankfully, we do still have the lead right now, but we got to be really careful here because turnovers have definitely screwed us in this game. We really need to get in the end zone this time. I mean, this might not be the best decision at this point, but you already know how this goes. If Tyreek Hill can get any separation, he's gone. I'm just gonna go for McBride though. I'm gonna keep it on the ground with Henry again though to see if he can get away, because we haven't had a massive game that I was looking for yet. I mean, that's still nothing crazy, and that is gonna bring up a 3rd down. So if we don't get this, we're gonna have a little bit of a problem because we're only up by 1 point, and if we give the ball back to Mahomes, we're pretty much asking him to score because he is one of the most clutch players in the NFL. That first down might be big for us later, though. So now we have a fresh set of downs. So I'm going to go for a shot. and we barely got that off, but Amari Cooper's going to be in for the score. So that is going to put the Buffalo Bills up by 8 points. And after that, it looks like our defense clutched up again. So the Bills are going to take it 28-20 to somehow remain undefeated. But Allen only scored the 1 touchdown in that game, so we only got to add 1 player to this team, but we definitely made our last pickup count because now we have Chris Jones on the defense. I mean, after all of the upgrades to this team, it's looking like we by far have the scariest defense in the NFL. And you can definitely say the same thing about this offense. I mean, we literally have weapons everywhere, but the O-line is still looking like a little bit of an issue. But either way, I mean, I'd say our work here is definitely done. This team is absolutely loaded right now, and we also have an 11-0 record, so I'm hoping we can finish off the season undefeated. But it looks like we did end up losing 1 game this season, but either way, 16-1 is still a ridiculous record, so we're gonna win the division and get the #1 seed. But it's not like the 1 loss that we took was to a garbage team. I mean, we lost to the Lions by 3 points, and they went 15-2 this season, so we could honestly see them in the Super Bowl if we can make it that far. But Josh Allen had a ridiculous year. I mean, 4,700 yards, which is a career high, and 49 touchdowns, also a career high, and 10 interceptions, which is almost his career low. I mean, if Allen doesn't win MVP, I feel like that's a robbery. But to start off the postseason, it looks like we're going to be taking on the 9-8 Jets, and it looks like we're going to embarrass Aaron Rodgers with a shutout win. So now we play the Pittsburgh Steelers for a trip to the Super Bowl. And so far, the Steelers defense has really been keeping them in this thing. I mean, they only scored 3 points, but obviously we are getting shut out right now. So we really got to find a way to put points on the board here. I'm going to try my best to get the run game going because they have really been shutting down the pass so far. But if we can get Derrick Henry to go on a tear, that should flip this game around. They did bring up a 3rd down after that though, so I'm going to put it in the air and hope that this doesn't get shut down again. Actually, it looks like Tyreek Hill is going to get away, so that is going to be a touchdown. I mean, it took us a while to finally get in the end zone, but that is going to give us the lead. And I really didn't think this game was going to be this close, but we're coming back out here all tied up in overtime right now. And the Steelers are in position to score, but as long as we hold them to a field goal, a touchdown's going to win this thing for us because they are starting off with the ball right now. Come on, give me that. That's going to be a big one because that's going to make it 3rd down. So all we need to do is not allow 12 yards, and we are going to have a chance to walk this thing off to head to the Super Bowl. Come on, bro. I see that already, but he's not going to go for it. And we also have all the time in the world to get in the end zone here, so it's not like we really need to rush or anything. And since our season is on the line, one decent part about being down right now, which kind of sounds stupid to say, is that it's going to be 4th down no matter what. I mean, we're going to be going for it unless we have a chance to tie it with a field goal. I mean, that puts us in field goal range right now, I guess, but I don't know if I even trust tying the game up right now because then Pittsburgh, all they need to do to win this thing is kick 3. That should be a huge play from Hill right there, though, and it looks like that is going to send the Buffalo Bills to the Super Bowl. And that is the best way to get it done, too, man, because we're going to be getting out of here with a walk-off win. So we are now 1 win away from getting the job done. But anyways, to end off the season after going on an absolute tear, it looks like Josh Allen is going to be winning MVP, and it looks like the last team standing in our way is the San Francisco 49ers. And I was low-key hoping that we'd be taking on Detroit because they did beat us in the regular season, so I was hoping we could get a revenge against them in the Super Bowl. But either way, San Fran's definitely going to be a pretty tough opponent for us. I mean, we are losing by 7 right now. I'm going to go for a shot with Tyreek Hill, though. I mean, the way the defense is set up, I honestly feel like he might get away here, so we got to look for that. And it looks like he is gonna have an easy touchdown. So that's gonna make it a 1-point game, but I'm gonna go for the 2-point conversion. I mean, this could very well come back to haunt us later, but if you want to win games like this, I feel like you gotta be aggressive. So I'm gonna be aggressive here, and it looks like it's gonna pay off. So now we're up by 1 point, and after that, it looks like we did go on to win this game. It did go all the way to overtime, though, so that was one hell of a Super Bowl. But either way, it looks like this Super team is going to be getting the job done. It's nice to see that Josh Allen is finally going to be getting himself a ring. Got to give props to San Francisco, though, because they did did ball out in that game. But as you can see, to end things off, it looks like Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills are gonna be hoisting a well-deserved Lombardi trophy to end off the video. But that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, make sure you comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody in the comment section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.